Audition, I will be performing a monologue. This monologue is a spliced version of an excerpt from both the movie and the book of Watchmen. The movie is directed by Zack Snyder, and the comic book is written by Alan Moore. Their violation did not stop at the good people of Davidstown, but it cut deeply, infecting my beloved homeland. My Davidstown was not as I had last saw it. Already, it was afflicted with the curse of the Black Freighter. Upon my return home, I noticed the streets were conspicuously silent. I entered my former residence noiselessly, careful not to arouse the pirate butchers from their debauched slumber. One, however, was awake. Frantic lest he should raise alarms, I set upon him in the night-wrapped chamber. In cataract darkness, I bludgeoned him. His screams, unnervingly shrill. No pirates came, but something worse. I looked up into faces familiar, save for their terror. I looked down at the figure beneath me. Through puffed and bloody lips, she mouthed my name. There came an understanding so large it left no room for sanity. I ran, but the knowledge of my damnation paced me, gloating, celebrating its awful victory. My deduction had been flawless. The Black Freighter was headed for Davidstown. It should have arrived before me. Eventually, I came upon a black, dismal ocean stretching endlessly before me. How had I reached this appalling position with love, only love as my guide? Noble intentions had led me to atrocity. The righteous anger that fueled my ingenious, awful scheme was but delusion. Panting and sobbing, I raised my head and saw her. The vessel seemed to be waiting, not hovering to strike. Gradually, I understood what innocent intent had brought me to, and waded out beyond my depth. The unspeakable truth loomed before me as I swam towards the anchored freighter, waiting to take extra hands aboard. All my well-meaning plans had come to this. A rope sank down. Spluttering, I grabbed it, and from the decks above, a cheer went up, both gross and black, its stench affronting heaven. There had been no plan to capture Davidstown. They had come to collect the only prize they had ever valued, claim the only soul they had ever truly wanted. I was horror. Amongst horrors must I dwell.